Here's why the Rell Seas movie disappointed many people. Now, before I get a bunch of dislikes, I just want to say I was not disappointed by the Rell Seas movie. The Rell Seas movie was good to me, in my opinion, and I enjoyed watching it from beginning to end. That's just a clarification. I don't want y'all thinking I think the Rell Seas movie was bad. I just see a lot of people saying it was bad, and here's why I think that they're saying it was bad. So first of all, the Rell Seas movie was announced a little while ago, and everyone was really excited about it because we've seen a lot of sneaks for Rell Seas, and the sneaks look absolutely fire. Another major reason why everyone was excited for the movie was because they said that after the movie was dropping, Tester would also be dropping as well. And like 80%, maybe 70% of the people who actually like are in the Discord don't want to get testers so they can actually test out the game and make it a better game. They want to test it out so that they can get their hands on the game early. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't even blame them because the game is looking absolutely fire. There's definitely some people who genuinely like want to make the game better, and I'm one of those people. So I think the Rell devs are watching this video after seeing my tester application. Please pick me. Please, I'll be a good tester. I'll be an amazing tester, and I wouldn't leak nothing. I wouldn't tell anybody about anything. You know what I'm saying? I promise. I'll be such a good tester. I'll test every day. I'm a dedicated tester. If you've seen this video, hit me up. My DMs are open always. Anyways, that's besides the point. The movie was seen as bad to many because it was, I guess people waited for a long time for it to come out, like after they said it was going to come out. I can't remember which one it was, but one of the Rell brothers had said that the video was going to drop before Tester's going to drop after the video, and the tester applications are going to drop between 1 and 6, I think 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. I'm not gonna lie, I started streaming around like 2. The junk was not out. I stopped streaming around like 2:30. The junk was not out. I started going to other people's streams, waiting there until like 4 o'clock. It was not out. I'm saying it's alright. They still got 2 hours. They're gonna drop the video and then drop tester right after. You know what I'm saying? I waited longer and longer and longer. Next thing I knew, it was 6 o'clock. I was like, no, they've sold. The video's not out. But I was like, it's whatever. You know, it's probably taking a long time to process because guess what? At that time, we got a message saying the video's going to be like almost an hour long. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind. We're going to eat. The video's still coming out today. It's going to be an hour long, but it's not going to be at 6 o'clock. The video dropped and everyone was going crazy in Techie's chat. We were actually like going insane. The video was amazing. And when it started off, they started talking about some mechanics and everything and different stuff about the game that I thought was really cool. But after the video was over, after scrolling on TikTok and on Twitter, I saw people thought very differently about the movie than I did. Now, there's a lot of people who want to play Rell Seas who don't know about the Discord or maybe just don't look at it for the messages. They only look at it for the sneaks. But Rell Sin or Rell Bad, I can't remember who it was, but they've said many times what the movie was going to have in it. And nowhere in where they said what the movie was going to have in it did they say the movie was going to have fruit showcases and all that stuff. They never said that. So a lot of people had assumed the movie was going to have all that stuff in it. Back in September, Rell Sin actually said preparing the sneak to be at least 30 seconds long, showcasing bosses, mounts, maps, ship battles, part of the storyline. It'll be a mini development vlog posted on Rell Games YouTube channel. They might have been thinking about that. That is completely different because it says ship battles, which we saw. Mounts, we saw a little bit of mounts, but not that many. Bosses, we saw no bosses. Maps, we saw a little bit of maps, but they were really close together because they're testing it out. That's not actually how they're gonna look. And they didn't show anything about the storyline. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect any of this because they said that this is gonna be a 30-second long video. And they said that that video was an hour long. So I didn't think these two were the same thing. A lot of people probably confused them for the same thing. They said this is going to be like a short little mini development vlog, and I'm actually like really interested in this because I really want to see the storyline like badly. And I did want to see more bosses because I've seen like the boss sneaks, like how they might look, but I haven't seen a lot of like player versus boss interaction. I think that would be really cool to see. More ship battles would definitely be cool to see. We already seen them, but I guess more wouldn't like hurt. And yeah, I can't wait for that 30-second vlog whenever that's going to be. I'm pretty excited for that, and I'm really excited for a movie too. I feel like that's the main reason why a lot of people got like really hyped up for it, and then their hype died down because they were expecting things that they said were not going to be in the video, and that's kind of their own fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not the Rell brothers' fault. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, the Rell brothers do need an editor. They said that themselves. They might need a script too. I'm not gonna lie, because they were yapping a bit. I'm gonna be honest with you, they were yapping a little bit, but that's only because they have love for their game. And if you watch my video in the past, you know how I feel about that. I feel like a developer loving their game is the best type of developer, because that's how you know the game is actually gonna be worked on properly. It's gonna be worked on not because they want to make bank, not because they want to make the money, because they actually want to have people enjoy their game. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of devs need to take note of that. They need to start doing that, actually making games that they like. And if they have games that are out that people play a lot, but they don't like the game, and they're making bank from it, I'm not gonna lie, I can't blame them, because I'll be doing the same thing. I think the Rell Seas video was good. I think that the developers going in depth with everything in the game, it actually makes it good, adding things that even some AAA games don't have. I think the whole ship functions as well is really cool. The way how when you're on the ship, if you jump upwards, you're gonna stay on the ship. You're not gonna like move back. Because like I've been playing other One Piece games, the blox routes, GPO. Like I hate when me and my friends are trying to get from like island to island, and I have a fruit that has no flight ability, and I fall into the ocean. I can't do anything. I have to wait until a shark eats my body, because guess what? I can't move. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like being able to be on a ship and not like fall off from jumping upwards or just moving from side to side, I feel like that'll be great. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. I wanted to clear some things up for some people who think the movie was bad. Obviously it's your opinion. If you think the movie was bad, if you think it's still bad, that's cool. In my personal opinion, I feel like the movie was good. If you disagree, that's cool. I feel like the reason why you might disagree though is because you had false expectations for the movie. Not that your expectations were set too high, but you were just expecting things to be in the movie that weren't in there. If you're still thinking the movie was trash and all you wanted to see was fruits and like combat and fighting and all types of stuff, wait for movie 2, because they said that in movie 2 there's gonna be some of that stuff, like fruits and all that stuff, fruit showcases, you know, the cool stuff. Don't make up false expectations for Rell Seas or the Rell Seas movie trailers, because guess what? You will make yourself mad. You will make yourself mad and then blame it on the dev team. Don't make false expectations for like what the game's gonna be like, because then when the game actually drops, you're gonna be mad. And it's the same thing with the videos too. If you think that the video is gonna drop with this showcase and this showcase, but it actually has different showcases, you're gonna be mad. So just remember, whenever something's coming out, have an open mind. If they tell you what's gonna be in it, even then, have an open mind, because you know how it works with some developers. I'm not gonna lie, the Rell brothers are really trustworthy, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like whenever they say that they're gonna do something, they usually do it. But sometimes developers say things are gonna happen and they never end up happening. But that's besides the point. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you did, I hope that you leave a like and possibly subscribe, that we can stay locked in. And I'm not gonna lie, I really have to say thank you guys so much for like 40 subscribers. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting to get this much subscribers. I really appreciate it. I hope that I get more in the future. You know what I'm saying? I hope that we grow together. And if you wanna go ahead and like join the Discord, I'd appreciate that much. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. See y'all in the next one.